Electricity is critical to our health and well-being of our residents, and the City of Columbus is committed to responding to our needs. Today on City Chat. From the Division of Power, Christian Fenner is here to talk to us about the available funding for electric bill payment assistance. Hi, Christian. Thank you so much for joining us on City Chat today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here, Josie.
Yeah, I'm really excited to talk about this program that the Division of Power has implemented, and but before we get into that, do you want to talk a little bit about yourself and the history that you have with the Division of Power, and specifically about the Power Payment Relief Program that began in 2018?
Yeah, absolutely. So I am Christian Fenner, and I'm an assistant administrator for the Division of Power. Our division is a part of the City of Columbus's Department of Public Utilities. We began, little known fact, back in 1899 as a small power plant, and our sole purpose was to serve power to the city streetlights. So you fast forward it 121 years, we still own and operate the city streetlights, but we also sell power to customers throughout the City of Columbus. We have about 15 to 16,000 customers who we serve.
Wow.
And so as a division, some of our biggest challenges are, how do we make power reliable, sustainable, and affordable for our customers? Mm-hmm. And so in 2018, we had the privilege of receiving some grant dollars to begin a low-income assistance program. So with that program, we were able to give our customers $150 in assistance once per year to help them if they were in danger of being disconnected for their electric account with the City of Columbus. Studies have shown that low-income families, their electric bills can be 3 times more than the average household. And we understand that higher energy burdens have real implications for your health and for your well-being. And we also understand that energy burden is disproportionately prevalent in communities of color. So we have 2 basic ways to try to combat this. You can do this, one, by reducing your energy usage through energy efficiencies, like you change out all your lights in your house with LED light bulbs. And that's something we implemented earlier this year. We created, with additional grant dollars, we're always using grant dollars, but we created a kit that we were able to send to customers, that our customers who live in the highest energy burden areas of Columbus. And these areas were determined by studies from MORPC, and we were able to send them a kit to help them, educate them about energy efficiency.
Wow.
And then the second way to combat energy burden is just by offering financial assistance. And so that's why we created that low-income assistance program in 2018.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I remember I did a City Chat episode with someone talking about how you guys had employees actually going to people's homes and resident homes and educating them and like providing them with these kits. So that's really cool to see that it's still very ongoing. It's still a problem that Division of Power and that our community is facing.
Yeah.
So when we moved to 2020, and since the pandemic hit, you guys, it's my understanding that you guys started a program called the Pandemic Payment Relief Program. Mm-hmm. And the Division of Power created this program for continued assistance for payment in our in the electric bill. Can you tell us a little bit about the details of that and where we can learn more information about it?
Absolutely. So earlier this year, we received more grant dollars. We decided that, we knew that the pandemic was going to hit our customers hard.
Yeah.
And so we thought we have to have a way to provide them with additional assistance. We already had the low income assistance program, but we know that a lot of these customers impacted now aren't typically considered low income. And so what we did was we expanded that program so that we can continue helping people who are generally fall into the criteria of low income, but we wanted to also help people who have been newly unemployed, or a business owner who has recently had to shut down their business or reduce their operations and are no longer able to serve people. So, if you have a salon and you were no longer allowed to service your customers, we understand that paying your electric bill is one very challenging thing for you to do. So what we did was we came up with this program to offer customers up to $500 per year credit to their account. So that's an increase from the $150 we had in our previous program. This is anyone, low income, residential, commercial, they all can apply for this $500 credit.
Wow.
You can combine this with other additional programs out there. I know that there's some CARES Act programs and other initiatives throughout our country that can help people with utility bills. So we don't mind if you need the extra assistance if you go out and find additional assistance. And we will fund this program to eligible customers on a first come, first served basis until all of our funding has been exhausted. We're really excited that we're able to help customers because we know that these are challenging times.
Yeah. And I just really have to compliment this. Obviously I love working for the city but it's just so like amazing to me that, there's like a group of people that like identify what the problem is. When the pandemic hit, everyone was just like,
Yeah.
what do we do? And so what individuals like took part in putting this program together?
I mean, we had a couple of individuals in our department and in our division who we kind of sat down through email and over the phone to decide what could we possibly do. We knew we were going to get some grant dollars, and how can we best utilize this to serve people in a time that we've never experienced before. And so we've got a lot of great minds in our department working for the city of Columbus. There's a lot of people who just want to be public servants and help people and figure out how we can do it. So yeah, there was not only myself, but my administrator, and then we have some people in the development department who helped us with some ideas, and we have our sustainability group who helps us a lot with just generating ideas of how we can create programs.
That's really amazing. Thank you.
Mhm.
The division administrator, Patty Austin, she quoted, if you need help paying bills, the Pandemic Payment Relief Program can help. Why did the Division of Power feel that this was really needed for our residents?
I think that is a great question. I mean, back in March, our world was completely uprooted, like never before. People's jobs were done, businesses were shut down. So we understood that paying an electric bill would be increasingly challenging for many people. We also understood that you have to have access to power and to water in order to meet those minimum safety requirements to try to slow down the spread of COVID-19. So like many utilities, we said our first action was we're no longer doing electric disconnects. We did the same thing with our water department. And so it was just a simple act that we can do to try to help people get through this, keeping them as safe at home as possible. But we also knew that eventually we're going to have to resume normal operations, and we're going to have to start collecting on unpaid accounts. So we decided that it was so important that we had a program out there to help financially assist people. In addition to financially assisting them, we can also offer payment plans. So for our customers who call in and they say, okay, that $500 can help me, but I still may have some additional money that I need to set up on a payment plan. You can have 3 months to help you to spread out those payments so that you're able to just get back to normal and get yourself back on your feet.
That's great.
But in total, we have a pot of about $300,000 to help serve customers.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for that transparency. That's wonderful. Where can residents and the public find more information?
You can absolutely find information online. There is the columbus.gov/utilities website where you'll see a link to all of our customer discount programs. You'll also be able to apply directly online if you aren't wanting to talk to someone. But you can most certainly dial our customer service number. They're available at 614-645-8276. And then they can walk you through all the steps and the eligibility requirements for our programs.
That's wonderful. Do you have any last thoughts that you want the general public to know, or anything that the work that goes behind scenes?
Yeah, absolutely. So, our program is specifically for customers who receive their electric bill from the City of Columbus Division of Power. So, if you have an active account with us, you can call in or go online, like I mentioned before, and find out what the criteria is that to meet to get the assistance. If you receive your bill from a different utility, like an AEP or Westerville, you are going to need to contact them directly to see what kind of programs they have for their customers, because we all are trying to help our customers out here, but we all have our own separate types of programs and separate pots of funding. So we definitely want to help you. We definitely want to help our customers. And this is such a trying time. So we want to do everything we can.
Yeah, thank you. This was like very encouraging, and it was just so great to have you on the show today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy that I learned about your show. I can't wait to watch every episode. Thanks.
That's great. Have a nice day. I'm Josie Smith. Thanks for watching City Chat on CTV.